Today, we're diving into an important question. Does being a general contractor take too much time? Maybe you thought about taking on the role of a general contractor for your home renovation, but are worried about the time commitment. That's completely understandable. And a ton of people have had that impression as well. My goal in this video is to explain how being your own general contractor doesn't have to take much more time than hiring one. And it can save you 20 to 30% of your project cost. We're talking thousands of dollars that you could do something else with. Interested in learning more? I've seen firsthand how homeowners can effectively manage their own projects with just a little guidance and the right tools. So stick around as we break down what it truly means to be your own general contractor and how it can save you money, be rewarding, time efficient, and most of all, a really fun process. Let's get started. So exactly what does a general contractor do? A general contractor is essentially the project manager for your home renovation or build. They coordinate the activities and work schedule start to finish, ensuring that each phase of the project progresses smoothly. They hire and manage subcontractors, making sure that everyone knows their tasks and deadlines. Ideally, a general contractor keeps the project on schedule, handles any issues that arise, ensures that materials are delivered on time. Sounds simple enough, right? Obviously, there's a few more steps to it than just that, but this is the basics of the role. So if you've worked in a job, managed a household or family, then many of the skills are life skills that you already have. Now, let's talk about what it means for you to take on this role rather than paying someone thousands of extra dollars to do this for you. As a homeowner, you're already involved in many aspects of the renovation and remodel process. You're choosing finishes, fixtures, appliances, decisions that require your personal touch, regardless of whether you hire a contractor or not. You're still having to review all details of the project to make sure that what's being done is what you had in mind. Even with a general contractor, you'll need to make sure that they stay on schedule and don't get sidetracked by other projects. If issues arise with plans, materials, or timeline, you're still the one who has to make the critical decisions. Managing the budget and keeping cost overruns to a minimum is another area where if you aren't carefully managing that and monitoring it, it can start to go over budget real fast. Ultimately, you want to ensure that the final results match your vision. These responsibilities exist whether you hire a general contractor or act as your own. The difference is that by taking on this role yourself, you gain more control and can significantly cut costs, well into five figures usually. The first step is to effectively managing your own projects is to create a detailed project plan and timeline. This means outlining every phase of the renovation from demolition to final touches and setting realistic deadlines for each. Break down each of the tasks into manageable chunks and prioritize them. Input from your subcontractors will be key in this. We do this every day with our clients, providing them with tips and tools to make planning easier and more efficient. Oh, and one other point, add some flexibility or buffer days for times when some areas of the project run over the allotted time. That helps avoid headaches down the road. By having a clear roadmap, you'll know exactly what needs to be done and when, which will help you stay organized and on track. Now, let's talk about hiring subcontractors. Finding reliable professionals is crucial to the success of your project. Start by asking for recommendations from friends, family, or online reviews. Once you've shortlisted potential candidates, interview them to ensure they understand your vision and can meet your expectations. Clear communication is key. Make sure you discuss timelines, budgets, and specific requirements up front. Setting expectations from the get-go will help avoid misunderstandings and ensure that everyone is on the same page. And talking with each subcontractor in detail about their schedule, requirements, and timeline allows you to edit and modify your project and modify the plan before the start of the work. Now, to make sure all moves smoothly, you want to make sure to stop by and check the project daily, and if there's time, twice a day. First, it makes sure that all work and results is what you wanted and you're available for any questions and issues as they arise. Secondly, by doing an AM and a mid-afternoon check-in, you can make sure the contractors are staying on the project and getting in a full day. Trust me, absenteeism can happen. Not to say that 95% of the time this won't be what's happening, but always better to check a bit more rather than have slowdowns and surprises in your project. Regular check ins with your subcontractors can keep the project moving smoothly and allow you to address any issues promptly. By following these steps, you can effectively manage your own renovation project without it consuming all your time. Now, what are the benefits of taking on the role of the general contractor? Obviously, cost savings. One of the most compelling benefits of your being your own general contractor is the significant cost savings. By taking on this role, you can save 20 to 30% of the project costs that would otherwise go to a hired contractor. So, typically, the contractor charges a percentage of the total project cost for their services, which is not unreasonable. In addition, there can be other fees and charges for materials, subcontractors, material pickups, and more. By eliminating this expense, you can allocate more of your budget towards high quality materials or additional upgrades that enhance your home. Or even better, take the savings and use them for a vacation. Beyond the financial benefits, there's immense personal satisfaction in managing your own renovation project. When you're directly involved in each step from planning to execution, you gain a deeper appreciation for the transformation process. You'll have complete control over every detail, ensuring that the end result perfectly matches your vision. Being hands-on allows you to make decisions quickly and adapt to any changes or challenges that arise. You won't have to rely on someone else's schedule or priorities. You set the pace and direction of your project. This level of involvement not only ensures a smoother process, but also makes the final outcome even more rewarding. Bottom line, acting as your own general contractor can save you money and offer a fun, hands-on experience where you get both financial and personal rewards. To wrap things up, let's recap the key points. Being your own general contractor doesn't require significantly more time than hiring one. You'll still need to choose finishes, fixtures, and appliances and ensure that the project stays on track. You'll have to monitor the progress and that the contractors are getting things done in a timely manner. You'll also have to resolve any issues that come up along the way. By taking over this role yourself, you gain control over every detail and can save thousands of dollars in project costs. I definitely encourage you to consider being your own general contractor for your next renovation, remodel, or build. The cost savings and personal satisfaction are well worth the effort. And if you're looking for more guidance and support, check the description below for additional resources on how we can help you and support you with your projects while saving a ton of money. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with anyone who might find these tips useful. Thank you for watching. Until next time, happy renovating.